Hello guys, welcome back to the Debug Arena. In today's video, I'm going to show how we can upload image in React.js, Node.js and MySQL using MULTER. So first, let me give you the demo of what we are going to make in today's video. You can see here, this is my React application where I can upload the image. So from here, I will choose the image and let's select this image. This is the thumbnail of one of my video. Then I can add the text. Once I choose the image and give the text, in the right hand side you can see I'm getting the preview of the image, and when I click on upload, you can see I'm getting image uploaded successfully. And when I click on OK, that image will come here. And now even if I open this application in another browser, that so this is what we are going to make in today's video. Before getting started, there are multiple ways in which we can upload the image in React.js. One of the way is using the base64 that I have already covered in the previous video. Now in this video I'm going to cover the multer. So multer is the most efficient way to upload the image. In this, what we do now, when user selects the image to upload, that image will be uploaded and stored to one of the location in your server. Like you have hosted your application to some platform like BigRock or Bluehost, then the image uploaded by the user will be stored to one of the location you have specified there, and the name of the file will be stored in your MySQL database. So whenever we will fetch the image, we will just go to that location, take the file name from MySQL and show it to the user. This is the most efficient way to upload and display the image. So without any delay, let's get started. Okay, you can see here, this is my React application, and inside app.js I have created a layout for my application, and you can see this is the output as of now. I'm not going to focus on CSS in this video. So here you can see I have created one form, and inside the form I'm having an input box with the type as file, and it will accept all kind of images. Like I have added this star, that means it will accept all format of images. After that, I have another input box which will accept the type text. And at last, I'm having the button upload and its type is submit. So this is the basic layout. You can also create as per your own. Now, after creating the layout, the first step will be to take the input of both the file and this enter image text. So for that, what I will do, I will come here and let's create two state, image and image text. So I will write here const image text comma set image text. Okay, our states are ready. Now let's take the input. So for that, I will come to this input, and here I will add on change, get the user input, that I can get it through e.target.value, and I will store that inside set image text. After this, I will come here and let's call on change here also. But here I will not directly pass. I will just create a new function which will be handle file, and let's copy the name and let's create this function here. In this function, we will accept the e, and then I will create a variable here const file, and file is equal to e.target.files. And in this file we can get the multiple file, but we want only one. So I will add here 0 so that it will take only the first file. After this, for now, let's just console this file. Okay, save this. Let's go and check the output. Let's open my console, and if I choose one file here, you can see I'm getting all the details. It is having image name, image size, and the type of the image. So these are the information which we have to pass from here to the backend. Now let me just go to that function. Okay, and here I will just assign this file. Like I will write here if file is present, that means user have selected that file. Then I will store this file to set image, and in this I can directly pass file. Okay, let's go to the backend and create the API to store this image to our location and get that. Okay, this is my Node.js code, and here you can see I have done the basic thing, like I have already done the connection with my MongoDB. And here, once my server is started, I will get the port, and also I will get connected to my SQL database. Like I can show you here, I'm getting both these two. And these are the code I have already written. If you want to learn this, then you can go and check out my previous video. Also, I have imported here middleware so that I can accept file up to 10 MB. Also, we are going to receive and send the data in the JSON format. That's why we have to add this thing, and we are going to communicate with the browser. So we have to add the course. Now, before going to use the multer, what we have to do, we have to go and create a table in our MySQL database. Like here you can see, this is my DB which is doing the connection, and here I have given my detail, and here my database name is job portal. So I am using the MySQL workbench. So I will go here, and you can see I have used this job portal, and I have created this table image demo. In this I am taking id, which is auto increment like 1234. Then I have another column which is image text and it is varchar, and then I am having another column image file name which will store the file name of the image. So make sure you create this table, or if you want to integrate the image in the existing table, then you can just go and add these two column and it will work fine. Okay, so I hope you have already created a table. Then we have to come here, open the terminal, and we have to import one package named as multer. So here I will write npm I multer, run it, and it is successfully installed. Now I will go to Chrome, and here we have to search for multer. If you want to learn anything from scratch, then the best way to learn is from its documentation. So here if I scroll, this thing we have already done. So here you can see how we can use the multer. From here we are already getting the input. Okay, then in the node.js we can use a multer just like upload.single. Okay, I will come to this, no worries. So for now I will just scroll down, and we have to go here. Okay, and this is storage, this storage. So for now I will just copy all of this thing. Let's go there and paste it here. So after my connection I will just write here multer storage, and I will paste it here. Okay, and now let's create the API. So my API will be post, so I will write here app.post. Here I will pass my API name, which is upload images. It will be async and it will accept request and response. Okay, so this is my basic API. Now to use the multer, we first have to define the storage at which all the file will be stored. Like I have already told you that we will upload the file from React.js, which is in my different folder. Okay, that file will come here. Multer will store that file in one of the location in its backend, like here. Then we will store our file name to the MySQL database, and at the time of retrieving we will get the file name, get the images, all the images from here, and map it to show the image in our React.js. Okay, so the first thing for the multer is to define the storage. Okay, but at the same time we don't want the default configuration, like this is the default configuration. Okay, here you can directly define the destination like dest and it should work, but we have to customize our storage. That's why I have created the another variable. Okay, and in this you can see using multer I am taking our disk storage. Disk storage is our storage. Okay, then here it will accept this parameter destination. Here I am passing my destination, which will be uploads. So here I will just write upload, and this folder we have to create in our backend. So I will come here and let's create this uploads folder. Make sure this folder is created, otherwise it will not store. Okay, this is done. After that, it is having file name, so you know file name should be unique. So that's why what we are doing here, in the name of file we are taking date.now and doing it round off, so that every file name will be unique. Okay, and then I am assigning this storage configuration, or you can say customized storage configuration, to my multer to take it as a storage. Okay, now how multer will know that only this API is going to send the image? So in that case, what we have to do, we have to come here, and after the name of the API, we have to write here upload, which is our this variable having all the configuration, dot single, because we are going to upload the single file, and here the name of the parameter which will come from my front end. So in my case, it will be image file. So I will give it like this. Okay, our multi configuration and our API is created, like just to get the file name. Okay, so for now, I will just come here and just console.log file received, and let's go to the front end and call this API and send the image file, and let's see whether we are receiving the image or not. I will save this. Okay, this is my front end. Here I will come to the form, and here I will write on submit, and on submit I will just create a function here, handle submit. Now let's create this function. It will accept the e, and the first thing we will do is e.prevent default. After this I will create a variable form data, and I will assign new form data. This is coming from JavaScript, and then I will store all the form data which I have to send to backend. So I will write here form data dot append, and first here I will pass the name of the variable. So this is image file. As you can see in the API also I have given image file, so both the name should be same, otherwise it will cause error, and its value will be my image. In the same way I will pass image text. After this I will write here try and catch block, and inside try block I will write here const response, and it will be await. So let me make this function as async, because I am going to make an API call and it can take time. Then I will call here fetch, and in the fetch I will pass my URL, which is localhost 3001 API upload images, and then here I will define my method, which is post, and then my body, which in our case I'm passing my form data. So I will write here this, and at last I will just receive the response inside this result variable in the form of JSON. So response.json. This is done. Now in the backend, I will just go to backend and just console.log file received, and here I will pass request.body just to check what we are getting in the body. I will save this. Let's go and test the API. Let's select the file. So I will come here. Let's select this image 77. Click on open. I will pass image text, click on upload, and you can see I'm getting some error. Let's go to the backend code, open the terminal, and what's the error? No such file directly open. C uploads. Okay, after C, I should get my whole location like file directory, and it is not there. Why? Okay, here we have to pass dot uploads, then it will take the whole path. Again I will save this. Let's go there, click on upload, and no error came here. And if I see here, I'm getting object null prototype and image text, and inside upload I have got the image. You can see image, but I'm not able to open that because it is not having any extension. So let me see what I have missed. Okay, inside the file name, I'm passing file.field name, and after that I'm passing this roundup value, but we also have to pass the extension. For that, I will write here plus path. Okay, let's first import the path. I am using type equal to module. That's why I'm writing imports like this. So here we have to write path. It will take the path of our image and the files. Okay, so path, and then here I will come and I will write path dot external name, and in this I will pass file dot original name. So now whatever the original name of the file was there, it will be passed here. I will save this. Again I will go to my application, click on upload. No error came. Let's go here. It is uploaded and we have got the image with the extension, and this is the correct image. Now the hard part is done. Now let's just store this file name to my MySQL code and return the response. For that I will come here, I will just remove this, and here I will write if my request.file is not present, that means no file came, then I will just return a response here with the response status as 400. Please select image to upload. After this I will create one variable name as image file name, and it will be request.file, okay, which we are getting through request dot file name. So it will take the file name of the file, and then I will get image text from request dot body, and this image text is optional, so I can pass like this also. Once this is done, I will create query params. Like to store some data in our MySQL, we have to run the insert query. So let's write that query. So here I will come and I will write insert into my table name, which is image demo. What are the things we have to store? We have to store image text. So I will write here image text. This image text spelling should be same as whatever column name you have given. So let me just copy this image text and image file name. I will come here and I will pass here this image file name, and the first column was image text, so I will just pass it like this. And here we have to assign the values, but values will be dynamic. So for now I will just pass question mark here, so it will take values afterward. After that I will come here and write db.query. So this db represents my data. You can see here these are my data, so that it can access my MySQL database. Dot query is the method directly provided by MySQL, and in this I will pass my query, which is my query params dot the value to pass. Like these two want some value to be stored, that's why we have given question mark, and that value will be image file name. So I will just write here image file name, comma, image text. Okay, change this to image text, and this image file name will be afterwards. First image text will be there. Whether this is successful or not, we will write here callback function, and here I can write if I get error, then I will just return the response with the status 400 error inserting the data, or else I will return with the status 200, and the message will be image uploaded successfully. Let's save this. Let's go to our front end. And here let's console.log this result, save this. Let's go to our application, and when I click on upload, okay, I'm getting promise as pending. And if I see my image demo, it should have more than two images. You can see the third one is stored. So this is totally fine. But why we are getting that pending, like promises fulfilled, why we are getting the promise? Oh, okay, I have to add here await because it will take some time. Again, I will come here, click on the upload, and you can see I've got the message image uploaded successfully. Now the remaining things are, I have to show this message here inside the alert, and I have to fetch all the image. For that we have to create another API get image. So let's do that. I will just scroll down, and here I will create another API app.get API get images. Now to get all the data from my MySQL database, we have to run the select query. So I will just write here const query params, and it will be select star from image demo. But I'm not going to do the select star because I don't want ID. So I am going to do select image text. This is the thing we want, and image file name. So we will get only these two things in response from my table, which is image demo. Okay, fine. After this, again I will write db.query, and in this I will pass this query params. Okay, let me just copy the whole thing. So paste it here. So here I am passing db.query params. Here I don't have to pass any parameters. I can directly call the callback function, error inserting the data. Here I can just write error fetching the data, and then in the response I will directly return the result, so that all the data stored in my database will be passed to my front end. Now let's save this, go to the front end, and let's call this API. And here I will create another function, fetch uploaded images. Here I will define try and catch block, and let me just copy this thing of fetch. So I will just copy it. I will change the upload images to get images method. I will directly pass it as get. This is not required, but still we can do that. And I will remove this body, and we have to call this fetch uploaded image every time when we load the screen. So for that I am going to take the help of use effect. So I will write here use effect imported from React, and in this I can directly call our function fetch uploaded image, and we can pass here array. Okay, let's save this. Let's go to our application, and you can see I'm getting result as 4 because we have uploaded 4 images. And if I expand this, you can see inside the result I'm getting image text and the image files. So we are good. Now the question is, we are having the file name, but how we will show these files in our front end? Like if you see, if I copy any of the names like this, okay, and if I go to the my browser, and here I will type localhost 3001, which is my location of my backend, and uploads, which is my folder where my images are stored. And if I pass this image, so image file, and if I hit enter, you can see I'm getting this message, cannot get uploaded images image file. So how we are going to do that? So for that we have to go to our backend, and we have to define this uploads folder as static. Okay, so for that I will just scroll up. Here I will come, and I will write app.use my folder name, which is uploads comma express, and we have to define this as static. When we define any folder as a static now, so this means they are not going to dynamically change, and they can be accessed by anyone through the URL. Okay, so I will just write here express.static, and in this we have to pass our directory name. So for that I will come here, and I will define const file name, and file name we can get through file URL to path, and this should be imported from this URL. And in this I can pass import meta.url. So this will get our file name, and then we have to get a directory in which that file is stored. So I will come here and create another variable dir name, and it will be dir name, which should also be imported from this path. And in this I can just pass the file name. After this I will copy this directory name, come to my static one, and here I can directly path dot join directory name comma my file name, which is uploads. After marking any folder to the static, what we have to do, we have to clear our uploads folder. So I will just go here, delete it and create the new one. Save this, then I will go to database and also delete everything from there. So I will just drop the table and then create it again. Okay, fine. Now I will go to my front end application. So I will come here, refresh everything, choose a new file. So here I will come and let's choose this 76 one. Okay, and I will give the text, click on upload. I've got image uploaded successfully. Then I will refresh this and here you can see I've got one array, and inside the array I will copy the file name. Then I will come here and I will just write http localhost 3001 uploads, and after this I will pass my file name. So I will pass it like this, and this previously it was not coming, and now you can see I'm getting it after making it to static. Now this is done. I can directly access this image in my React through this URL. Now let me just go to my front end application, and here I am getting the result. So I will come and let's create another state, name as uploaded images. Then I will just scroll down and here I will write set uploaded images, and it will be result dot result. Then I will just scroll down, and after the form here I will add condition that uploaded images dot map. I am mapping over it, and let me just see here. Okay, it should not be string, it should be array. Then I will come here, not local compare, I will just write here map. Inside the map I will get two things, image comma index, and here I will just write this structure. Make sure this is a round bracket, otherwise we have to write return. So I will just close the div, and inside the div I will just write image. For now I'm not doing the styling, I will just write here src, and in the src we have to pass this one, and in this I will write http localhost. Okay, let me just copy the whole URL, paste it here, and then in after the uploads I can directly write like this, and here my data will be image dot image file name. So I will again go there, check the response. This is the response, this is the variable name. Copy this, come here, paste it, image.file name. Let's save this. Let's go to our application, and you can see I'm getting my uploaded image. Let's upload one more. So this 77, open, click on upload, and okay, currently it will not come because we have called that fetch API inside our use effect only. Whenever user click on upload, we have to call that API again, so that it will be updated real time. Also we have to make it for preview. So I will do that, just hold on, and if I scroll down you can see I'm getting both the images. So this is very easy. Now let me just modify the structure. Okay, and let's make it real time. For that I will come here and scroll up this fetch uploaded image. I will copy this and I will call it after my this result is successful. Okay, and also I will just alert this result, whatever result I'm getting. Now let me just add the UI for preview, and this modify the CSS for uploaded images. Okay, you can see here I have added the code for preview. So here what I am doing, I am storing my image inside this image state. So I'm adding the condition that if image state is having some data, then only show the preview. And in this I have my image detail like its location, its file name, file format, etc. inside the image. So using create object URL, I am creating the URL of that image and showing that in the preview section. After that, here I have written the condition for uploaded images. Because uploaded images is array, then it is mandatory that it should have length greater than 0, then only we have to show that, and rest are the thing as it is. Now let me just show you the output. Also if I just scroll up, here you can see I have added this fetch uploaded images so that it will be update real time, and here we have to pass result.message because from backend we are sending the message. Let's save this. Let's go to check the output. I will just close this, no need of this. Now I will select one file, and it will be okay, this one. Let's select this. After that, here you can see I'm getting the preview. The UI is also good. I will enter some text, click on upload, Image uploaded successfully. Okay, and you can see it came here, and you can see how easy it was to upload the image in React.js, Node.js, and MySQL using Multer. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe the video, and stay tuned for more upcoming videos.